Hello, everybody. Welcome to ENMU's IS 301 class, Information Systems for Managers. Ooh. This is the before we begin section of the program. I already recorded this once, and it was really long. So I'm going to try to just kind of compress things down so you're not having to watch a lot of freaking videos. This is actually different from most of my videos. Most of my videos are for your enrichment only. It's not graded. So a lot of people say they'll never watch it, and you go, well, yeah, that's up to them. Yeah, take knowledge where you can get it. Ignore it as you please. All right, let's get going. There's Living With Me. There's a whole other video that's all about me. Not that you should care, but there it is. Really, all the information you need to pass this class is in the textbook. You're going to have to read the freaking textbook if you don't already know a whole lot about IT. You'll probably be very surprised both how much you do know about how to access it, but how much you don't know about the stuff behind the scenes and why things are done the way they're done. Sometimes they're done the way they're done for stupid reasons. Sometimes they're done for pretty smart ones. You're going to find out about both, probably. So you need your textbook. Honestly, when it comes down to it, I have a whole other video about the textbook and about how important it is to get, but you probably don't want to get the print version. You probably want to get the electronic one, because I'm going to be really honest. I don't think after done with the class that the information in it that you haven't been able to glean, I don't think you're really ever going to get a chance to ever glean it later, honestly. So anyway, don't get the expensive printed one unless you really have to. I would go for the ebook version, cheapest one you can get. Rent it rather than buy it. It would be my thing for you to do, but that's okay. I don't review the material in the textbook. If you think you're going to watch the videos and say, oh, he's going to explain what's going to be on the test, I don't teach to the test at all, because the tests don't really do well. Actually, the tests, I think the assignments that we do are quite good. I don't really care about the quizzes. Once you become smarter. So a whole lot of what I talk about in videos is beyond what the book goes into, and you won't be tested on it or graded on it at all. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, my primary function is to answer correspondence and to grade all the stuff. Okay? And you also notice that I'm only slightly following this outline here. So you'll want to actually read the outline over here. You'll want to read that. Because I'm not going to just say it. I'm not just going to go, and my primary function is to answer correspondence and to grade discussions, assignments, and course term paper. I'm not going to do that because it's just boring. If you want to talk to me, I list out the 2 ways you can do it. You can try to contact me other ways. I'm not obliged to respond, but I definitely will. I respond to every communication that I get through the organized channels. If you need some help in the class, seek me out. Just trying to put some punch to some of this stuff when it gets right down to it. Okay, here we go. Some people come at this and think it's a computer class. It's not. So if you have technical skill, that probably isn't going to help you a lot here, because this is a whole lot more about how to fit technology into business. So this is very much a business course where technology should fit in, or can fit in, or what you can do with it, or what's being done right now, really. I'm much more interested in your ultimate success, personally, business-wise. However, I'm much more interested in that than in your grade. Although I will help you with your grade, but you have to seek me out. People have noticed over time that I expect really business-like behavior, which is funny because I don't really do that in these videos. But I really want you to be successful. If you sound really slack, if you sound really like like I really don't know how to explain it except to say that when you're unbusinesslike, people don't take you very seriously. I get to be kind of a weird teacher here, which means I get to behave differently. But yeah, I will try in my correspondence with you, the typing, to try to put forth a more businesslike demeanor. And I hope you do the same, although that's not really graded. You have to know one thing about me. I know the reality of life. You can make an F in this class and be a fantastic business leader. You can make an A in this class and absolutely suck at it. So, like I said, the grade is really kind of meaningless to me, which also means that I'm not gonna give you points just for you popping off and saying, "Hey, you should give me more points because I'm an A student." Well, you know what? You have to prove it. Sorry. And we'll get to how grading goes in the class. Anyway, biggest thing is the best managers focus on what's really important in whatever you're doing. Like right now, I don't know. Maybe your family's the most important thing in your life right now, even though you're trying to get a degree too. That's great. You need to have that analysis and say, whoa, I need to focus more on this. So if your grade suffers for it, I'm not gonna treat you badly. Although your grade's gonna reflect the fact that you're not doing your work as well as you could. Sorry, the grade doesn't reflect anything to me, except that you're willing to put forth whatever efforts needed to get the job done. That's an important thing in business and an important thing in life. So here you go. Let's talk about grading. Oh, I don't know if I want to go into grading too much. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. We don't have a lot of time. First thing is I grade on criteria. Whatever it says in the assignment that's important, that's what's going to be important in the grade. In the discussions, there's an actual grading rubrics. Please click on the thing that says, here's how it's graded, and you'll see how it's graded. That's exactly how I grade it. Assignments, the case studies, they're all based on case studies, and they're in every single chapter. I do it by giving you the full 10. It's usually 10 points that you can earn. I give you the full 10, then I take off for things that you don't do. If there's a part of the question that you ignore, I don't give you points for it. Try to make it kind of proportional, although I tend to kind of err on the side of being a little lenient. I don't know why, it's just the way I am. We're going to talk about not displaying acquired practice from previous coursework. I think I'm going to do that in the next video. So this is the bulk of how grading is done, just so you know ahead of time. I don't want there to be any surprises. People are always seeking out, how do you grade this class? Hopefully I make it really good. Please read what I put up here so that you know, because that's exactly how the grade's going to come. The grade has almost nothing to do with what I say. I'll say a lot of things. I'll make a lot of comments about your writing or about your philosophy or your outlook. It's all to inform you. Honestly, sometimes it doesn't have any bearing on your grade at all. There you go. Well, anyway, so we'll get back in the next time. The next video we're going to have in this little series of Before We Begin, hopefully only a couple of videos, we'll talk about displaying acquired practice from previous coursework, because that always comes up as a problem. See you in the next video.